Guys, I know our sexual instinct is the most powerful instinct ever. Probably more powerful than food. I know for sure, definitely 100% more powerful than shelter. Think about the way our mind behave when we see a nice looking woman. Think about the way we feel. You know, our consciousness become extremely paralyzed to the point we don't even care about the woman's personality, the way her face look, nothing, as long, you know, our subconscious notice a nice piece of ass, automatically we want it. We can't stop thinking about it. We trying to think of ways, you know, to get it. Think about it for a second, guys. So our sexual instinct, we can say extremely, extremely powerful, and it has a mind of its own. You know how they say when you're hungry, you're not you anymore? Well, when you're horny, you're definitely not you anymore. So guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why you should aim to desexualize your mind. But before I get started, I got to send a big shout out to my subscribers for subscribing to the channel. And if you're new, please hit the subscribe button to be part of the journey. All right, guys. So I'm going to jump down to number 1, distraction. Guys, you will be distracted if you're always thinking about sex. If you're focused, if you constantly thinking about sex 24/7, like you need it, you're desperate for it. Man, when it comes to achieving your goals, when it comes to thinking long term, thinking about your future, you won't be able to, because the only thing you will be chasing is sex. I guarantee you will be on social media just scrolling, looking at thirst trap and thinking about it all the time, wishing you can get it, and start doing unnecessary things, hoping that you'll get it. The sexual instinct occupying your consciousness. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same way when you're angry. You know, you're super, super angry to the point you can't even make a logical decision. You can't even think properly. It's the same way when it comes to your sexual impulses. You cannot make good conscious decision because it literally overpowers your mind. So do you understand what I'm saying? So if you have a goal, you're working towards a goal, right? If you constantly have sex in the back of your mind, you're not going to be able to concentrate. Guarantee, guys. If you're working on a business of your own, and you're constantly thinking about sex, I guarantee you, you will fail because you're not going to be able to concentrate. You're not going to be able to make good decision. Guys, listen. I know the sexual instinct is extremely powerful and it could easily hijack your consciousness, but you must fight it to become a better you. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to jump down to number 2, betraying your standard. Guys, you know, if a guy not getting enough sex, the sexual impulse could hijack his mind to the point he's not going to care who he has sex with. He's just gonna have sex with any type of woman. It doesn't matter if the woman ratchet, it doesn't matter if the woman dangerous, it won't matter at all because of the you know, desperateness, he's gonna just think about just to have sex. The only thing going to be running through his mind is sex. He's not going to care about a lot of different things. He's not going to care about the woman personality. Of course, most of us, we don't give a damn about a woman personality. As long as the woman has a nice piece of ass and she has great shape, we're not going to care about her personality. We're not going to care about who she is. We're not going to care about anything about her. The only thing we're going to care about is to have sex with her because our instinct, our sexual impulses, our unconscious part hijack our consciousness to make that sexual decision for us. It's the reason we don't care about how she looks, personality, different things. It's because we can't consciously think about, like, I wonder who she is. I wonder, like, what type of person she is. Will she be a good mother? You know, you're not gonna think about all this stuff. So when we follow the emotion, the sexual emotion, the sexual desire, you know, it's not you. It's not your consciousness. It's the reason after you, let's say you have sex with a woman a couple of times, you starting to think properly. You slowly becoming conscious and you realize, like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't even like her like that. Why did I even sleep with her? It's when you start thinking properly. So do you see how powerful our sexual instinct actually is? It's the reason you have to aim to get your consciousness back when you're facing a situation like that. Or else you're going to be making bad decisions for sure. God forbid you get a crazy woman pregnant. It's going to be hell for you. So guys, de-sexualize your mind. It's very important, man. It's going to give you power. So number 3, you're going to become extremely easy to manipulate. And you know how women are. If they feel like they have power to manipulate you, if they feel like they have the opportunity to manipulate a man, they're going to take advantage of it. They'll be dragging you all over the place. You're going to wonder what's happening. How come I'm being used? Not knowing the fact that you're desperate for sex, giving them, I'm going to jump down to number 4, power. You giving them power over you. The minute you give women power over you, man, you doom. How do I put it? Not only they're going to treat you like a street puddle, they're going to treat you like you're not a man because of your weakness. You know what I'm saying? We all know our sexual instinct is our weakness. So if you show a woman you're desperate for sex, you're doomed, bro. She's gonna play you. She's gonna disrespect you. She's gonna feel the need to say anything to you without feeling any type of way. She's not gonna care about your feeling, because she knows that you're desperate. So therefore, you give her power over you. You're going to be afraid to say no to her. She's going to ask you to do all kinds of dumb stuff, and you're going to do it. You're going to do it because you're desperate for sex. And you know what? You know what else? She's going to grab your attention and just use it left and right, because you're going to give it to her. Let's be real. If a woman knows you're desperate for sex, she's going to aim to get your attention. And whenever she's bored, she knows she can call you to just talk, to just kill time. And time is a man valuable resource. You do not give your time just like that. You see what I'm saying? But the fact that you're desperate for sex, she's going to aim to grab your attention, to burn out your time. And you're going to do it. You're definitely going to do it if you don't desexualize your mind. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, guys, I'm going to say it a lot of times. The sexual instinct, the sexual impulses can overpower your consciousness. I'm not perfect. I know it's extremely, extremely hard, especially when it comes to concentrating. We're going to go back to distraction for a second. Yo, you could be at the gym. You can't even concentrate. You can't even have a proper workout because you're thinking about sex. You're looking at asses left and right. You see what I'm saying? You're walking down the street. You can't even mind your business. You can't even think about some sort of goal because you're too busy searching. Not you, I should say. Your subconscious, your sexual instinct, too busy searching for sex. And you have to keep in mind, the sexual impulse, the sexual instinct does not have any conscious thought. It cannot think about future. It cannot think about anything. The only thing it wants is to have sex. You know, it's his purpose. So you have to be the man to say, like, you know what, man? I know I feel a certain way. I know I can feel the sexual impulse is trying to hijack my mind, but I can't do that because I know better. It's the reason standard come into place. You gotta have standard. You can't just have sex with any type of woman. You have to learn to say no, even if the opportunity right in the front of you, because you have high standard. You know the type of woman you like. Yo, you're gonna say no. You have to learn to reject it. If you don't have the power to reject or to say no, your sexual instinct basically more powerful than you are. And that's when we're gonna lead to the last one, number 5. Chronically stressed. You're gonna become chronically stressed because, guys, listen, if you don't aim to have control over your consciousness, you let your sexual instinct take over your mind, guess what? You're not gonna be getting sex, man. You're not gonna know how to behave. You're not gonna behave like a man. So therefore, you're pushing them away by acting thirsty. So now you're gonna go inside your head, start criticizing yourself, looking back, thinking like, damn, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not capable of getting any woman. Maybe they just don't like me. Maybe I'm not attractive enough. You're going to be thinking about a lot of different things, not knowing it's your behavior. It's your energy, just pushing them away. You know, you have no control over your emotion. You beating yourself up, you criticizing yourself left and right, and to the point you become permanently stressed and lead down to depression. You do not want to go there, guys. You know, you're a man. But if you're able to control it, you're able to control yourself, you're able to control your behavior, man, you're going to become a powerful man. Not only women going to be attracted to you, you're going to feel extremely good about yourself. You're going to be making the right decision. You're going to be able to focus, and you're going to be able to take care of yourself for sure. So guys, aim to desexualize your mind. You'll be fine. I know the sexual impulse, like I said, it's extremely powerful. I know how powerful it is, guys. I know. I'm not going to pretend like it's not powerful. It's extremely powerful. But as a man, you should fight it. You should become stronger, and you should not let it overpower your consciousness. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button for more great content. If you have anything to say, let it out in the comment section. See you next time. Ciao.